MindOfReese back with another half and half review. Was good, y'all. Now, I know this review is coming late, like 2 weeks late, in fact. But bear with me. You know, I've been working a lot. I've been working on episode 2 for the truth. I've been working on episode 3 as well. I have another idea that I have planned as far as videos go for the basketball season coming up, and they require a lot of attention. Now, I did watch this movie, Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad. Sorry, no disrespect. The Suicide Squad. Like last week and a half ago. I did talk about it briefly on my podcast, the MindOfReese podcast. You can find the link in the description below. But yeah, I did talk about it on there. I have seen the movie, you know, but I still work a 9 to 5, so you know, subscribe to the channel and like the video so I can quit my job. But yeah, I was gonna do this. I didn't even do a poster. I didn't even do the Photoshop poster for it, man. But I did do a Photoshop poster for another review that's coming out right after this one, which I really loved. But before we even jump the gun getting into other movies, let's talk about the Suicide Squad. Half and half review, you know how it go. Half movie review, half spoiler review. I'm gonna try not to make this one too long. I don't like them to go too long because I personally don't even like. Sometimes I like condensed movie reviews, you know. And it's not really a lot to talk about in this movie. It's, you know, straight to the point. It's not like a universe building thing. So let's get to it, man. So I'm still not sure if this is a direct sequel to the original Suicide Squad. I feel like it is, or if it's like a soft reboot sequel. If you understand what that means, it's like it's a sequel, but it's a bit rebooted. I'm still not sure which one this falls under, but regardless, it's a very good film. This is one of the best. This is the best they've put out since Wonder Woman, in my opinion. Yeah, it's better than Shazam. It's better than Aquaman for sure. I'm sorry, I forgot about Joker. But I'm talking about DCEU films. So this Joker doesn't count. That's like a Elseworlds kind of thing. This is the best they've put out since Wonder Woman, in my opinion. Very good film. Obviously, you're not expecting deep plot and stuff, but you do get a little deep with the characters. There's a bigger cast this time around, but that does not affect the movie much, which I'll get into when we get to the spoiler half, so I'll save that. But basically the main characters we're following Idris Elba's character, Bloodsport, that's his name, I almost forgot. Bloodsport, who is basically Deadshot light, but in my opinion, Idris Elba's Bloodsport was way 10 times better than Will Smith's Deadshot in the first Suicide Squad. I'm actually glad Will Smith didn't come back because, I mean, cool. Will Smith was cool as Deadshot, but he didn't bring much as far as, you know, memorable moments to the film. In this film, there were plenty moments that I'll always remember from Idris Elba's Bloodsport, and still when I think about some of them right now, to this day, I still laugh, yo. I still laugh. He was hilarious in this movie. Probably my third favorite character, which is saying a lot because I liked him a lot. But there were 2 other characters in this movie who were amazing. And I'm going to go with the second one right now. John Cena as Peacemaker. Please give John Cena more roles like this, because I just recently saw Fast 9, and John Cena, the whole serious, brooding role for John Cena does not work whatsoever. Maybe he's just not there yet. Maybe he'll never get there, but he needs to do more stuff like this. Comedy is John Cena's thing. And it's not a surprise. As a wrestling fan, John Cena has always been a bit of a funny character, and a lot of it's been corny. And it kind of goes with this character of Peacemaker. I love this character. This character had me rolling throughout the entire film. The back and forth and banter / competition between him and Bloodsport, since, you know, they first met, and Amanda Waller said, he's just like, he said, no, she described Peacemaker's abilities and backstory to Bloodsport, and he was like, he's just like me. John Cena said, but better. So they kind of try to, go back and forth throughout throughout the whole film, and it's actually really funny. But number one, bro. Actually, let's skip. Let's save number one for last. The other characters in the film, Ratcatcher 2. Her name is really self-explanatory. She controls rats. If my mom watched this film, she'd probably go into a coma from shock. Honestly, there was so many rats in this film. Polka Dot Man. His introduction was hilarious. Oh my god, did I just spit? Did that get on camera? If it did, I'm not gonna edit it out. Fuck, it's bodily fluids. Fuck y'all. Polka Dot Man's introduction was hilarious, bro. They introduced him. He said, this is Polka Dot Man. John Cena said, what's his ability? Throws polka dots at people. He just got quiet. He said, oh my god, he throws polka dots at people. His delivery was hilarious. The line itself is not really funny, but the way, it's all about the delivery. It's all about the delivery. And John Cena in Fast 9 wasn't delivering shit, honestly. He delivered much better in this film. Comedy is his thing, man. Ratcatcher 2, Polka Dot Man, I believe, not miss. Obviously, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn returns for this film. I'm not sure. I feel like she was given more to do in this film, but she was also more of an afterthought in this film. It seemed to focus on the other five much more. You understand what I'm saying? Harley Quinn, she wasn't even with them, with that group for a long time. They were separated for the most part. But she was given more to do, but she seemed like more of an afterthought. Maybe that's just me. If you felt different, let me know in the comments. But number one, bro. King Shark in this film had me rolling. Throughout, honestly, 1A and 1B. King Shark and I can't remember Ratcatcher's main rat. That motherfucker was hilarious and had no lines. For some reason, a rat waving at me is just fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. But King Shark, bro. I loved King Shark in this. There were times where I was like, oh my god, did they just kill King Shark? No, he's alive. Thank God. Because honestly, if they would have killed King Shark, spoiler alert, whatever. If they would have killed King Shark in this film, I'd have been pissed. But there's never a moment where they make you think he's dead, so it's not really a spoiler. My bad. I really like this film, man. I will say, as many positives as there were a few negatives. One main negative is you could feel how long the movie was. Maybe it had a lot to do with me watching it at night. I don't know. I watched it at night. I had came home, took a shower, put the movie on after I had got off of work. Maybe that had a lot to do with it, but I wasn't really sleepy. So I'm not sure. But I don't think that had a lot to do with it. I just felt like it felt really long. You felt it. Even though it was entertaining and I enjoyed the film, you still felt the length of it because it's about 2 hours. Another big thing I did not like, flashbacks, flash forwards, jumping back to present day. When you open the film, it's a flash forward. Then after that scene, you jump back. Then you jump forward back to the present. Then you jump back again. Then you jump forward. It's too much. I don't like it. I don't like stuff like that. They did it way too much. I felt it was unnecessary. All they had to do, to be honest, the flashbacks and forwards, if they would have just told the movie in chronological order like that, it would have been perfectly fine. I don't know why they had to do that. I don't know why they felt the need to do that. I felt it was unnecessary. Again, if you felt differently, let me know in the comments. But that was a negative I had about the movie, man. But for the most part, those were the only negatives I had about the film. There was one negative, but it was just a personal thing. It didn't make the movie less of anything for me at all. But I'll get to that in the spoiler review. The spoiler section. But for the most part, I really love Suicide Squad, man. The Suicide Squad. Fuck. The Suicide Squad. Obviously, I have to rate it. You know how my rankings go. God tier. This movie's good. Side. This movie's not good. This is dog shit. And I change the bottom all the time depending on what movie I'm talking about. I can say dog shit, ass juice, feces, manure, garbage, some shit. What the fuck? All that. Just know it's terrible. But yeah, I love the Suicide Squad. If I had to give it a rating on my scale, this movie's good. It's not God tier. This movie's good. Now, I'm gonna move on to the spoiler section. Spoiler section won't be that long, honestly. So let me knock this out. Okay. So for the spoiler section, I said that when they opened the film, they opened it with a flash forward. When they opened the film, they're grabbing a lot of characters for the mission. Michael Rooker, who I can't remember the character he plays, but we're really focused on him, and I'm thinking, okay, is he going to be a main character in the film? They roll up on a beach. Harley Quinn, Weasel, Michael Rooker's character named Javelin, Captain Boomerang. Was Rick Flag there as well? Rick Flag. Some other characters as well. Pete, damn it, what's Pete's name? The dude that's on SNL, goddammit. The one that used to date Ariana Grande. I can't remember his last name. But it's not Pete Wentz. That's the dude from Fall Out Boy. Whatever. He ended up setting them up. And a whole army, converges on them and just starts dropping bodies. And the one negative I had was that they killed Captain Boomerang in the beginning of the film. Oh my God. I loved Captain Boomerang in the first Suicide Squad. And it's not even that they killed him. It's that they killed him in the very beginning. Like, bro, you could wait to the middle or something, right? We didn't even get anything with Captain Boomerang. The only two people that survived that were... Actually, initially, the only two people that survived were Rick Flag, who was kidnapped by who they thought were enemies, but actually allies, which I'll get to, and Harley Quinn, who was kidnapped by actual enemies. It turns out, first of all, Weasel jumped out of the plane. Motherfucker couldn't swim. He drowned. He didn't drown. He survived, actually. Crazy, right? But when Rick Flag is kidnapped and on another destination on the other side of the island, basically they were the distraction. Bloodsport, Ratcatcher 2, Peacemaker, King Shark, and Polka Dot Man all are together on the other side. They're basically handling the main mission. They find out Rick Flag is kidnapped. Amanda Waller directs them to that for the mission to rescue him. They go in killing the entire army just to find out they were allies. It was fucking hilarious because that was really where we got to see the competition between Bloodsport and Peacemaker. I love that scene. Probably my favorite scene in the movie. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I was about to say something. But I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm not forgetting anything, actually. No, it was also kind of funny to see the people working with Amanda Waller to basically bet on who's going to survive or who's going to die first. Amanda Waller in this film, I should have spoken about this in the regular section, but in the spoiler section, I guess it's more fitting. I did not like Amanda Waller in this film, but that means she was good because I hate Amanda Waller as a character. But Viola Davis did such a fantastic job portraying Amanda Waller to a T that I hated her. So good job. Yeah, not much left. Polka Dot Man bites the dust. Rick Flag dies, which sucks. We thought Peacemaker died, but in the post-credit scene, it seems he's alive. So apparently, maybe that has something to do with his HBO Max show coming up. I don't know. But overall, this was good, man. I really enjoyed this. I could watch it over and over. Not sure how much replay value it has, but it has replay value. If you like Suicide Squad, let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like on the video and subscribe. Something else I don't say often. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MindOfReese. Find the link to the description in the below. Link to the description in the below. Link below in the description. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, like the video, and leave a comment. And I'll holler at y'all in the next review. Peace.